It's the midweek edition of Singapore Business Tonight. I'm Joanne Lee. Thanks for joining me. And turning to a different investment class now, a new hedge fund is being launched in June by Commerce Capital International. Investing in various regional markets, mostly in derivatives, it will offer a target annual return of between 24 and 36%. It also boasts greater transparency with daily updates and no management fees. I spoke earlier to Chief Investment Officer Kishor asking him what he thought of the recent budget announcement that startup funds are now allowed an extra 12-month grace period to meet the 80% foreign investment requirement.
Hedge fund industry is something which is new in the region, and this new bold step would help new funds to make sure that they can meet the requirement as per laid down by the MAS, and we can see thereby more and more entrants looking at Singapore as the hub in the Asia-Pacific region.
Now, you're launching a new fund in June, and it's, I understand, performance-based, no management fees. How are you going to do that?
Sure, we're very excited about this. We have three reasons to say that we stand out. First and foremost, this will be the only fund, the first of its kind, wherein our investors will be able to see exactly what we do, which trades we put on, so there's 100% transparency. Which is what is a mystique about the hedge fund, which is kind of known as very non-transparent. Second is we don't charge any management fee. Only if we perform, we're going to charge our investors. I believe that if we don't make money for them, we are not entitled for any kind of fee. Third is my own personal track record, which I have in my proprietary trading company, and I think that is what I bring to the table. We'll be applying the same strategy, and because I have a track record, I'm convinced we can do it. So I'll be investing my own personal funds in the hedge fund.
Well, you were mentioning non-transparency earlier, and it's true. Hedge funds do have a rather shady reputation. You know, they're known to be speculative to the detriment of economies. What would you say to that?
Yes, there has been some good ones and some bad ones as well. But the reason for most of the funds which have not done well in the past is because of excessive leverage. And they would not like to be transparent because they would not like the investors to know till it's too late. I mean, we know of LTCM, we know of China Aviation. Now recently we have the Fannie Mae in the US. So I think that's what is very important, that the fund should be more transparent. That's when the government relaxation is what Singapore is offering. I think it's a responsibility of the hedge fund manager to make sure that they bring a good name to the fund.
Kishor there from Commerce Capital International. Well, that's all for Singapore Business Tonight. Do join me again tomorrow for business news that you can use. Good night.